Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail back with more Dark Souls 2. So we have the nice Majula coastline here. Let's just go ahead and continue where we left off as today. We're hollow, because I did kill some things, or I did get killed. But we are playing online, and today I'm going to be visiting with a few people, checking out Majula the town, and then showing you some misdirections to take before finally going in the correct direction. So the first person, and probably the person that some of y'all are wondering, why did I walk right by this person, would be this lady.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
That's nice. So we get an Estus
Go on
flask.
and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Alright, so that's the Emerald Herald, and she's very important for a lot of reasons. Unlike Dark Souls 1, you don't level up there, but let's just go ahead and get actually our inventory in line. We have an Estus flask. Unfortunately, it only has one charge. And there is some ways to charge it, but it works the same as before. We'll talk to her a few more times because
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Alright, so and you're going to see this is kind of the guide for Dark Souls. Doesn't exactly hold your hand, but it gives you a clue for things to do. And if you did play Dark Souls 1, you can see some parallels between kind of looking for the king, trying to gather other souls. So there's some structure, things that are similar. We'll talk to her one or two more times.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Alright, so there's kind of the talking that you can do here, and here's leveling up the same way. I'm not quite there for leveling up. Probably want to get my strength up to 10 first so I can use some other equipment, but things look pretty similar to before. This hasn't changed too much, but we'll come back to her in just a minute, because you need her to level up, you need her to upgrade your Estus flask. Like many other NPCs, you can kill her, but that's usually not a good idea. So let's meet this guy.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Alright, isn't that nice? It's locked. I have an axe. Not good enough, and you can't walk around the back very much, although you still can roll into things, and yay, secret. Soul of a Nameless Soldier and life gems, which is good to have, but he is a blacksmith. He needs his tools. He's kind of not the friendliest guy, but you need him, so. And notice that we can't go back here. There's nothing really to see. Gotta say once again that I'm impressed with how smoothly this port runs. Just in general. I'm recording right now. I have it max settings. I don't even meet the max system recommended requirements, and yet things go very well. So we're going to go be playing kind of in the Lotus Fields a little bit, just in terms of different items, different things that you can see here. There is a Pit of Despair down here, and you can see some shinies. But we're not going to jump down there just yet, because that is a lethal fall. And we do have another guy here who is not a blacksmith, but a merchant, and we will be talking to him momentarily. First, though, open the chest, because we need this Titanite shard more than you do. Which is nice. There's a lot of things that are familiar in this game. Titanite shards used for upgrading. Once again, that is an ugly face. I could look at a human effigy and fix myself, but I'm not going to right now.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Mawling, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
Why, that's very nice of you, Maul, and unfortunately I can't quite afford anything yet. Although, once I get 10 strength, it probably would be a good idea to buy a kite shield just because that'll increase my poise.
I do hope I see you again.
There's all kinds of bloodstains here. Are people just trying to kill the guy? I don't know what's up with that. Maybe people are getting invaded. Yeah, you're dumb. You're dumb in general. Although there's some things that are around here that will creep up and kill you. Bloodstain here. It's locked. And one important little thing to know, and there's usually some markings right here that say to do it. Go ahead and beat this down. You get a Estus Flask shard. I can't even pronounce that. Those are used to upgrade the Estus Flask, which we will do before we finish up our preliminaries here. Just one more person to visit, and... oh, there's someone else here to visit, and you're not where I expected you to be.
Oh, undead are we?
It's a talking cat!
And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Now that's funny.
Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Yeah, I smell a little undead. A little gamey. Let's see, we have covenants that we can go into and abandon. Let's see, homeward bone, that's good to have. Prism stone, don't really need too much. Alluring skull, maybe. Lloyd's talisman, more of a PvP item. And then we have just some basic rings. But nothing I really need right now. But still,
Nothing
talking
suited you, I
sleeping
presume?
cat.
Well, that's dismaying.
Alright, so let's talk a little bit about some of the wrong paths I took here. When I was first playing and playing on my own, I told you I had some poor directional sense as well. Your goal, if you're aware of this game, is to try and get the 4 unutterable nameless souls. And one person, if you heard a clue from one of the people, is that, hey, maybe you should go to some forests and look and see what's in the forest. Did I talk to them and see that? No. Instead, I'm just going down this path. Because it is nice, they do give you plenty of options for things that are open here. And this is an area that's attainable from the start. But you're going to see pretty quickly that this is not the place I should be. You can see how little I'm valuing my life right here, apparently. But I guess it's not really valuing my life, it's valuing my unlife. But there is a pretty easy to reach bonfire here, so I would like to go ahead and get it just to have, just so I can move around. Plus, these fights aren't that hard. So, Hyde's Tower of Flame, we're here early. You can actually, as the starscape is really nice here, you can actually make it to a mini-boss here in this area, but I can't get to there right now. But yeah, you're going to see real quick, these enemies, not the easiest in the world. And there's something about back attacking that I just seem to have forgotten here, as I'm barely chipping away at their life. But I am chipping away at the life. So, we can do this. Now, there is a kind of new mechanic in Dark Souls 2 where there are limited respawns. You can't just constantly farm this guy forever, as my stamina is low and I got very lucky getting missed there. So, kind of got to get back in the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 2 hits. Maybe able to two-hand him next time, but like I said, this guy's pretty easy to get behind. Okay, kind of pushing it there. There we go. Not so bad. So quick, Hyde's Tower of Flame, 400 souls. And there is another guy up here that only respawns once. He has a big nasty hammer. But we're not going to do too much else here. I actually did try and run around a lot of this area for a bit and then realized, wait, you have to fight multiple of those guys at the same time? Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. But we will touch the bonfire. Because it is good to have, since you can teleport right away. And let's go ahead and go back to Majula. Yay! Because we got to upgrade that Estus flask anyway. Poison arrow, poison tipped arrows do the thing that you do. Whoa, hello, Emerald Herald. Was not expecting you to be there.
Is that a shard you found?
Not creepy.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope.
Also kind of creepy.
However faint it might be.
I really hope the Emerald Herald is someone that is on my side. As I'm sorry my mouse pointer kind of gets up there. It resets every time. But Estus Flask strengthened, and you're going to see I have now 2 charges of Estus Flask instead of 1, so you don't go from 5 to 10. But I'm going to upgrade my strength just once, and that upgrades my health too. A little bit of damage. I'm using a strength and dex based weapon. And although, and there we go. I'm controlling the camera quite a bit with the mouse. That was unintentional, but whatever. So we got 1 level up. Right now, not really anything else that I can use here, but we do see the equipment. Show the information. There we go. More of a crude hand axe. It's not great, but just trying to get back to what does it actually... How does it actually use our strength? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm toggling through the menus too much. But we'll get back to it in just a little bit. As you can see, there's some other items that I can use. Dagger. Hand axe. Bow, which I can still use. Alright, well, we'll get back to this. I'm not going to worry about those menus too much. But then let's see here. So, when I learned, hey, maybe I should go to the forest to the north, I thought, you know what? This looks like there's roots, there's trees, there's forest. This looks like the place to be, right? There's bloodstains, but not too many. I mean, I don't know what people are trying to do to kill themselves, but what do we have here? Try victory. Well, that's what we're going to try and do today. Man ahead. So look, we're in forest. That's a good start. And there is a interesting temple right away and a person with a glowy sword. Usually there's markings here that say try attacking. I assume because you can get that sword and it's a really nice sword, but I'm not going to try attacking this guy. Let's talk.
Have you business with me? The way under is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
I bet you are. So, way is blocked by a statue. Let's find the statue. There's the statue, and look. A statue blocks your way. How convenient. And it looks like it is a statue of a person who knows what they're trying to stop. But you may hear some clickies over here. That's because we have one of the questionable YouTube safe enemies in this game coming right up. So let's see here. He is a poison with something big hanging off of his area. We're going to say that's off of his stomach. And if I'm not careful, he's actually going to be able to poison me. So I got to move a little bit. There we go. Got the back attack that time. As somehow I uppercut him for some reason. That's because I actually unequipped my weapon. How stupid is that? So I deserve to die now. Let's equip this. There we go. Yeah, that's really dumb. La la la. Someone was watching me like, you don't have a weapon, you idiot. Alright, well, I did get the back attack fist punch of fist punching, as that was a little distracting. But once again, these guys are guys that you can hit pretty readily, but if you're familiar with the kind of scheme of Dark Souls, it's that they will introduce you enemies that you can't actually kind of kill early. I could have killed him right there, actually. Because this guy's taking a lot of hits. But he's slow. And I didn't get poisoned. Though I don't really want to fight that guy, because you see, you go in here, and there's not much here. Apparently there's probably something else I can do for now. But not too much else to see, other than talking.
See that statue? Gives me the willies.
Willies is a good word.
You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. You don't think a real-life person was turned to stone?
Oh, hello, you. I didn't know you could open doors. But apparently he's going back, so... It looks like that's what he's doing. So they don't want to leave the tower too much. That's nice. So I had some guys with scary junk attack me and try and poison me. So that's try number 2 in terms of which ways to go, and I'm not going to stare you all at the wall. But when I told you before that I have terrible directional sense with Dark Souls, that's what I mean. It's just like any way I could possibly go, I don't go the right way. It's almost amazing to me that I made it to the Undead Burg in Dark Souls 1 just on my own. Because I went way too far in the cemetery just running around for a while the first time. So, fortunately, this still does restore your health, restore your Estus. But where do you want to go? You want to go this way. You can see all the bloodstains right here, as there is also a message that says, try chest. Yay, chest. What do you got for me? Upgrade for the tiny hand axe? I don't know. Would love a battle axe or something. But no, rusted coin. Not too much to it. So there's Majula, there's the village, and now we're going to be going to the next place. What does this say? Pointless! No, it's there for you to kind of run into the wall and type things. Good luck. So here's kind of the first area, post-tutorial, of things. And the enemies come at you quite alive, but you just learn to deal with it, I guess, as much as anything else. It's not easy mode through here. It's not super hard mode either. Unfortunately, there is another bonfire nearby. Now, I have not actually played terribly far into here, but we will just go and see what the light will let me go through and see. I actually made it down this path. That's a good start. Yeah, all the effects here are just really nice looking. The water. Did I just drown? I just drowned! Because I didn't hit the jump button. Nice. So you're going to see right away what that does. It's like, la la la, forget to hit the left click for jumping, and my health dropped. Now you may ask yourself, why did your health drop? And the answer is very simply, because this is doing, apparently, as I said last episode, I never actually played Demon Souls. I didn't actually have a PS3 ever. So what ends up happening here is that every time you die, you lose a base portion of your life, of your total life bar. Now, how you get it back should be just by restoring your humanity. I'll be honest with you, my other character's just running around, the one I was kind of dicking around with. I had about half health because I just died to ogres at the very beginning all the time. But we are just gonna, we can go here and get the shiny. Actually, we're gonna go and restore souls anyway. But yeah, fun thing about these games is that you cannot swim. So we'll make this jump this time. There we go. Now that we remember there's a jump and there's a homeward bound, which is nice, and a soul thingy, which is nice. And now we're not drowning because now we are walking in the water. At the Forest of Fallen Giants, where we were supposed to be this whole time. Now the AI feels a little improved with these enemies. At least it kind of takes me off guard. Because these guys are aggressive. Super aggressive, I said. They'll be coming at me in just a second. But see, right there, that's more of what I expect in terms of health depletion. But I'm going to clear out this row first. And these guys, they're not so bad on their own. When they swarm, it gets a little worse. See, we got 3 here. But I can kind of treat them like some of the mindless hollows from previous iterations of a lot of games here. As he did try and shield break me and actually succeeded. Because these guys are fast enough to where I can't really back attack them reliably. But once you just stay aggressive, you slash, slash, slash. 50 souls, all kind of places that about where you should be. For this. So what else do we got? Life gem. Life gems are like candy. I'm still going to be going with my Estus flask first. But we do have a bonfire. So right away, multiple bonfires. We got another person here. If I did have my humanity restored, there probably would be some summon signs here to try and work with some people. But for now, we are just going to let you guys come at me, bro. Because these guys run at you fast, but they're pretty slow, pretty deliberate. Their conquistador helmets are a little ridiculous. So overconfidence is going to be the death of me, probably. Alright, so restore. And once again, we are playing online mode, so you are going to be seeing people run around now. Alright, so see, he took an unnecessary hit. Life gem again. Like I said, you just have to deal with the mouse pointer coming up from time to time. Now, there's some other things to note that I have screwed up in the past. You have somebody shooting arrows over here. We're going to monster hunter them, which is my way of saying that I'm not going to auto-target. I don't always auto-target. That guy's a really nice sword. I wonder if he drops it. Oh, he's going to drop it in my face. Not pleasant. So anything over here looks just like a rock fall. But we do have somebody right here. So let's see if I can... Can I actually hit him? Well, I guess I can hit him now. That will do it. Not so bad. So 700 more souls, a little bit richer. Read message. Play dead ahead. That's nice. Some nice new words and messages here. As you can see, people going for the shinies and getting stabbed in the back in the process. As it looks like there is another item up there. I don't know if I can get it just yet. And of course there is no auto map in Dark Souls. That's one of the great things about it, is that you just have to learn the lay of the land and figure it out. I do not think there is a secret passage at all over here. Anytime someone jumps out here, it's going to make me jump just a little bit. But no face cam, no scream cam, none of that. Now, it may not be a terrible idea for me to heal up just a little bit, but I'm not going to do it. I can do better if I... Let's see, how many life gems do I have? I have 19 life gems. Might as well use one. Just a little bit of preemptive healing. Sometimes this game does ask you to preemptively heal, because I'm not at my full life bar, but I'm close enough. And we got some patrols of things. Okay, now I don't know if he's going to come up the ladder or not, but... Hey, you. Yeah, they are going to come up the ladder. That's nice. And that was kind of a rage attack. Now we got one person shooting arrows at me, and I don't know how I keep managing to dodge them. But I will accept that and say thank you very much. Now, to get to these guys, and this is about the extent of as far as I know with this game. From here on, it's going to be a little more blind, so you all can kind of laugh and chagrin at me and say, what are you doing? Now, I can fight that guy that's in white over there. I have not tried it. Be wary of hollow. Thank you. And I guess I can actually jump over there and get that perhaps, but that's probably how you get that item there. But for now, we're just going to go up into this battlements where people will be waiting around the corner. Oh boy. Oh no. Going way too slow here. Alright, so that's unnecessary damage that I took, and I didn't stop two-handing, so... Estus Flask. What a waste. But you can see there, it works just like before. It heals you up pretty well. So let's hear no other items up here. Other than just... You can shoot me if you want to. And it looks like there's an item over here. So guts required ahead. Not really, just jumping required ahead. Yay, you always have to count for that roll for the jump. Because if you fall down here, you're gonna hurt. Now I can't do a jumping attack down there, and I'm pretty sure there's some life gems down there. Yeah, platforming takes a little bit of getting used to. I'm still not quite there in terms of getting used to it with this game. But I also just about ran off into the pit of despair and death. So let's see here. We got apparently some other stuff up here. Up! And this is why I like all the little notes. Yay, sold the Nameless Soldier. So extra special item just because other people leave tips. And I know some people like to play offline because they don't like getting invaded. My take is that even though I suck at getting invaded and you will usually die, not usually, pretty much I almost always die, it's just kind of part of the game, part of the flavor, you know? Let's actually get down here like so. So I guess the question now is, do I leap for that item I really, really don't know if I can make that jump. There may be another way, and there may not. But for now, let's see here. I'm not sure if I'm going to take on that guy. Maybe I will. Broken straight sword. And human effigy as well. So we have some other areas over here. As is interesting, it's like this is supposed to be a forest. It looks like I'm walking into a fortress. But I can't actually talk to this guy. But I can target him, so let's do it. Let's see if we can kill him a little bit. Now I gotta take some time to learn his moveset. So shields up. Kind of like those other big jokers here. Okay, I don't like that attack. Let's see if I can back attack here. Oh, that was okay. Gotta not be so aggressive here. Let's put the life gems up. Okay, so that's gonna leave me exposed for just a second, but there we go. Got 18 life gems, might as well use them. Alright, so how am I going to crack this without falling into the pit? I guess I could try and riposte them. Okay, so looks like I'm only going to get a few hits in at a time. Oh, that's a nice turnaround. So you don't want to go all the way to the back on him. Let's go for a sword hand. Okay, so he just counters right away. Nice. Ah, it killed me as I was healing. There we go. I knew I was being a little bit too confident with that. So, we're going to take on that guy maybe a little later. I just don't have the stick skills to make it happen, but hey, it's all good. You know what? Dying like that's probably as good of a time as any to stop this episode, so I'm going to continue next time. This is Way to Fail with Dark Souls 2. Kind of showing you my going into the Lotus Fields, not quite knowing what I'm doing, and now we're just going to see how quickly I can get killed again and again, or at least try and progress in this forest. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time.